Hi generators, thank you for joining me today for your weekly intuitive reading. I've not been feeling super great this week, so I'm keeping it short and simple. Just trying to conserve my energy a little bit. And if you're new to the channel, I do my readings based on your human design type. If you don't know what that is, please check the information box below and a link will bring you to a place where you can find yours. I do my readings with my Wildwood Tarot, my Fairy Oracle deck, and runes. And so let's go ahead and kick things off. So the rune that came out as sort of the theme of your message today was the rune of possessions. It asks you what you value most. Is it wealth and possessions or something else? Is it freedom, self-rule? Think about that. What camp do you fall in? Do you have a contracted energy around what you have, what you feel like you need? Do you fear not having it or losing it? And think about if we have that contracted energy around our possessions, are we then more likely to actually lose them? Because when we put all of our focus on a particular outcome, when we put all of our focus on our fear, we can be more likely to draw that into us, into our experience. So that's something we need to watch for. It's an opportunity to shift things and think, okay, is there enough to go around? Is there enough for everyone? Am I okay? I am okay. We are okay. So the card that comes up first is the card of jealousy, 3 of arrows. This is pretty straightforward, but I think right now we're talking about, as we're in sort of a global crisis, it becomes very clear that some people have more of an advantage than others. Some have planned better, and so they have more longevity, more security, and maybe they're at a different place in their life where they have more established family, more established community support. And some others feel disadvantaged. Maybe you have lost some income, lost work opportunities. Maybe you are isolating alone, which can feel challenging at times. It's sort of the grass is always greener, right? If you're alone, you might feel like, oh, I wish I had people with me. I wish I had a partner. I wish I had a family. I wish I had children. And then the people in the other position might be like, I wonder what it would be like if I didn't have to take care of all these people, if I didn't have these challenging personality dynamics. What if I just had to deal with myself? What if I could do whatever I wanted? What if I didn't have the responsibility of taking care of all these people? What if I just got to take care of myself? So we're always sort of putting ourselves in those other shoes and thinking that it might be better. And so I think everyone's kind of dealing with this. We're in new territory where we're uncomfortable, and so the immediate response is to assume that somebody else has it better than us. So, and this feeling of like, why me and why them? Why not me? Why them? And why are they so lucky? Why do I always get the, short end of the stick? Those sort of feelings are coming up right now. And the card that clarifies this is the Singer of the Chalice. It's a little hard to see, but there's like sort of this chalice cup. And all this light is pouring into it and sort of overflowing. The cup is overflowing. This talks about us needing to stay open and to shift our perspective, shift our energy, to really see that the cup runneth over. We need to find trust, trust that we're okay, trust that the universe has your back, trust that there is some sort of plan or order to all of this. We need to find love, love for ourselves, love for our friends, love for people who have differing experiences and opinions than us. We need to have patience, patience for the timing of all of this. You know, we don't have control over how long it takes to resolve something, how long it takes for things to change, to find your rhythm again, find normalcy. We don't have complete control over all of that. So we need to find patience. And with trust, love, and patience, we need to have hope. You know, if you're stuck in the why me, if you're stuck in that small contracted energy, you're going to attract more of that. You're going to experience more tension, more difficulty. So we need to sort of find a way to expand yourself, expand your energy, expand your mind, be open to possibilities, be open to new ideas. And, you know, it can't hurt to expect miracles. So the next card out is the Great Bear. I feel like, you know, he's standing over this den, probably where he has his, you know, this is basically his pantry in here. All his food storage for the winter, all the things he's amassed, you know, over the warmer seasons. And there's this feeling of, you know, I need to fiercely protect what I have. You know, I think that's what's going on here. You know, they're angry that there's anger coming up around not having what everyone else has, and there's this, fine, then I'm going to fiercely protect what I have, and I'm angry about it, and these feelings coming up around outrage, injustice. It's not fair. So we need to remember that, you know, bear only goes into hibernation for a short time. It's in tune with the seasons. So this is a season that we're experiencing, that we're moving through. And this card again reiterates the need for patience, forgiveness, peace. You know, I think there's a lot of lashing out when the fear comes up, lashing out at others. If we can find a place of forgiveness, we can find more peace within ourselves. And we can find that trust that change is coming and that the cup is full. We are okay. And the clarifier to the Great Bear is Arvel Parrot. I'd like you to notice this light around the throat chakra. He talks about communication and open communication. Not communication when we just spew our hate and our frustration and all of that and get it out. And I'm not labeling that as bad. I think, you know, I think it's good to, sometimes we need to unload that stuff to make space. But when we lash out at other people, I think, you know, that can be really hurtful to others, and I don't know that it's that productive. So We're talking about open communication, that ability to talk things through and find reason and find compromise and find balance, and that we're not always right in the situation, and that our perspective isn't the only perspective. You know, with all these sort of shadowy feelings coming out, a good way to look at it is this is sort of your inner child having a tantrum inside. Having an absolute tantrum because it's just, if you think about how a child has developed when they're really, really young, they don't know how to process complex situations, complex emotions, complex conversations. It's very simple. It goes down to your basic needs. You know, do you feel safe? Do you feel cared for? Do you feel loved? You know, this is bringing up these basic things in us. And if you can allow yourself to speak or sing or write your way to some clarity around why these shadowy feelings are bubbling up in you, I think it can be really helpful. You know, addressing these and working through this energy and actually facing it, it can help us to heal some of, you know, we're healing right ourselves in this moment, but don't forget that we come into this human vessel as a soul who's lived other lives. So, in my opinion. And so we're also healing these past lives where we've had experiences where we didn't have enough, where we experienced injustice. And so it's triggering. Like, we don't even understand why we're being so triggered, because this isn't something we've experienced. We may not have experienced in this lifetime. And yet it's really coming through. So I think just take the time to go in and explore that and have compassion for it. Again, the keywords here are, you know, that are coming up with this: trust, love, patience, and hope. And I think we'll really start to see our value system shift, and we'll see what really matters to us. So I hope you find some peace this week from this message. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you next Friday. Take care.